This is the new Audi A3, a car that was meant to make its world debut at the Geneva Motor Show earlier this year, but instead made its first public appearance online thanks to the coronavirus. But the car is still on course to arrive in showrooms in the next few months. So here are 5 things you need to know about the new A3 ahead of its imminent release. If you looked at the A3 and thought, that looks an awful lot like a Lamborghini, I'd point you towards the nearest opticians to get your eyes tested. But you would, in fact, be correct. Audi says the muscular rear wheel arches and sculpted panels down the sides of the car are actually inspired by the Lamborghini Countach. The interior also takes some design cues from Lamborghini, and you don't need to use your imagination to see it here. The air vents have the same hexagonal shape as a Lamborghini Huracan, a car that couldn't be more different from the A3. The engine lineup hasn't been inspired by Lamborghini, unfortunately, but there are a few electrified options in the range to spice things up a little bit. At launch, you'll be able to choose a 1.5-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that's mated to a 48-volt mild hybrid system, with a plug-in hybrid model offering short bursts of electric-only driving set to join the range later this year. Unfortunately, Audi doesn't intend to launch a full electric version of the A3, but there will be an S3, a review of which is available at YesAuto.com, producing 306 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque for those in need of some hot hatch thrills on their commute to work. Picture this, you're on your way home from work and your favourite song comes on the radio. So what do? Turn up the volume dial? Not in the new Audi A3. Instead, you have to run your finger in a clockwise or anti-clockwise movement around a small touch-sensitive panel in the centre console to adjust the volume. That's because the A3 is nearly devoid of buttons, with only a handful of knobs and dials in the steering wheel and centre console. The upside is you get a stylish cabin design that doesn't look all that different to that of the flagship A8. The downside is the cabin will be covered in fingerprints before you leave the showroom. Good job Audi throws in a microfiber cloth to clean the 10.1-inch screen with as standard. In the old A3, you could choose between 2 dashboard layouts, one with good old-fashioned analogue dials on it, which was free, and the other being Audi's virtual cockpit system, which cost over £1,000. Luckily, virtual cockpit is free on the new A3. It's a brilliant system and allows you to customise the layout of the instrument cluster so you could, for instance, swap the background for a live feed from the sat-nav. You also get a pre-collision warning system, lane departure warning system, and automatic braking for pedestrians and cyclists thrown in for free as well. It may take some styling cues from Lamborghini, but it thankfully doesn't take inspiration from the Italian marque's pricing. The A3 will carry a price tag of £24,900 when it goes on sale in the summer, making it a bit more expensive than its rivals at the more premium end of the hatchback market. For example, the BMW 1 Series will cost you around £1,000 less than the A3, while the Mercedes A-Class is about £2,000 cheaper. You can find out more about the new Audi A3 and catch up with all the latest car news and reviews by heading over to YesAuto.com.